This is lore that we're creating. And all VTubers need lore.
People are leaving. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. I can't breathe.
Legitimately happened to me.
Virtual YouTubers, or commonly known as VTubers, have come a long way and have been at the forefront of content trends on most platforms for the past year or so. Nowadays, you can find them doing all sorts of things and come in various designs and personalities. VTubers have single-handedly created this new scene for many more inspiring content creators to express themselves. Tonight, I brought together 5 VTubers from mutual communities and casting calls to give their opinions on the VTuber scene. Each one of them have their own backgrounds and experience that should cater to a wide array of perspectives. Tonight, I'm your host, Vin. If you haven't heard of me before, I am a content creator in search of stories in any form, and tonight, with the return of Inner Monologue, I take what has been on my mind and now shove it into yours with a story to paint about VTubers. I'm deaf and you good. I already fixed it. If you're wondering what I had to fix, it's let's just say I forgot to record the opening, so I had to do all of this again. Anyways, guys, if you kind of like what's about to happen, if you like what you've seen so far, don't forget to like and subscribe, and also don't forget to look for me on Twitch. Alright, catch you guys later. Enjoy the show.
Just for context, like Vin was asking what was going on, and Brow was like,
I'm just doing my duty as a friend to give Kira a massive set of badonkas.
yeah, she's supporting my future.
Yes,
What's
I'm
in front of
supporting
me?
you.
Oh my god, tonight's gonna be
bright and big and supple future.
Exactly. Bouncy too. Bouncy.
Boing boing.
I can see my fiance in chat just not having any of this. I love it. Good job. Good job.
Oh god, y'all are in for a treat. All right, let's do this. Fuck, let me compose
Big
myself.
Personalities in many
Oh my god,
ways.
on stream I look like every time I talk I'm standing up from my seat.
It's kind of cute. It's kind of cute.
Why is it like that?
It kind of looks like every time you're speaking, you're standing up just so that you could be taller than me.
I'm compensating for...
It's okay. I love you. Kat, you're a wonderful person.
Aww.
You don't need to be physically tall because your heart is bigger than
Oh,
anything.
see, you hear that, Ben? My heart is bigger than your 6 foot.
Do I need to call out my cousin? Do I need to bring up Femvin for a sec? Give me one. Oh my god. Yo.
Is he going to tower resolve? Oh lord.
No, it's cool. It's cool. I won't. Oh no, she's not coming out tonight. So, all right, let's start from the top. Let's start from the top. Who should it be?
Kira is not 5'1". I'm sorry.
Yeah, there's a 0.5 there, excuse me. 0.5 inches.
Alright, so let's start from the top. Let's start with Ishi. Could you tell us a little bit about yourself and
What? I hate this. What do you mean?
I literally said from the top.
No.
Ishi.
You can do this.
You have been assigned top, and you're denying this opportunity
mind.
to be a top.
I would take it.
To be
Hold on, hold on. If you guys only know.
I'm trying to find you. Where did you go?
Is she done what she do and she's not up and like
Are you trying to find me, Vin? Are you trying?
Oh, she is growing bigger. She is no longer hiding.
Issues increasing in
Oh, there
size.
she is.
I have the power to hide you. Give me 1 second.
Wow. Here, don't hide me.
All right, so
Hi.
Ishi, please tell us who you are. What do you do on the internet? And I guess
Nothing.
big brain. So how did you make it here? I'm joking. So like, tell us what you do about the VTuber industry, really quick, like a TLDR.
Hey. TLDR, I am Ishi Tsuzuki. I am a 3D VTuber mama. And I also used to stream a lot of D&D and sandbox games. There you go.
Yeah, I'm sure a lot of people from my community already know about that part.
Yeah. What else do I have to say? This is why I hate being the first one.
I mean, you're just setting us up for a great night, okay? Don't worry, no pressure.
I'm setting the bar real low. It's so low. It's a tripping hazard in hell. Okay. Good
No,
luck,
no,
you
no.
guys.
You're lucky I'm from hell.
Oh, you got a point. Hell's already here.
Yeah.
All right. Then
It's
pick
only getting hotter.
someone you think won't top your introduction.
What? No, that's not.
It's okay. Listen. Ishi right now has been assigned top. There's nothing we can do. The host has assigned Ishi top. Nothing we do.
I'll have to choose a bottom. I have to. Oh my.
Oh my.
It's Kira.
Yes, you're.
I can't believe we are on live national television and you declare me as a bottom. You know what I say to that? You know what I fucking say to that? Well, yeah, you're wrong.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I ain't gonna deny that. Yo, hi. I came from the bottom. I was on the entire time, guys. You don't know what I was doing, but I was doing a lot of magic.
Bottom kitty.
But yeah, no, hi. Hi, everybody. I guess I'm introducing myself now. Yo, what's up, my fellow human beings and VTubers? My name is Kira Cat, your lovable MILF mama VTuber and IRL idol from the group Seishun Kakame. I usually do art and for content creators and games. And it's so nice to meet y'all. I love to sing, dance, do art, and all sorts of things. Yas.
Give them the eyebrows.
The eyebrows? Oh yeah, guys. So I'm on my new laptop. My eyebrows raise up now. Shit.
Oh!
By the way.
Oh my god, I love it.
I'm just gonna make you bigger so everyone can see better. There we go. All right, so what's a good one? How do you throw to the next person? How do we do this? Who? You have one?
Yeah. No, I don't. You go ahead.
Oh, okay. So let's go with who do you think would make a better Kira Cat from the leftover people?
Oh shit! Really?
Oh,
Dang.
That's one hell of a question.
Dang, that's
Obviously
like what does it mean to be a Kira Cat?
Obviously.
Are we going to go through existential notions now? Much ado, but like spacey existential fifth dimension.
We literally have one other cat girl here.
Yeah, I know, right?
Who's the most cat alien?
Or if you ever had to put up like a clone for a day, who would it be?
Oh, Minima would be great. She tries to do impressions of me all the time because I try to do impressions of her all the time.
No.
Hi guys.
Now you have to do an impression.
No.
All right.
I'm not
There
a
you go.
bottom like you.
Wow, Minnie, we really going there. Holy shit.
All right. So tell us about yourself. What do you do in the VTuber industry?
I'm verse.
Yo.
What?
What?
It means top and bottom.
I hate that.
Oh.
There was an Omegaverse,
God
reference.
damn it!
Oh, was it Omegaverse? I don't remember.
It's not an Omegaverse reference.
Sorry. What did I say?
Lyra, no!
Hello, guys.
She's
Oh my
just
God.
versatile.
The chaos is real.
I'm an art streamer from the Philippines, and yeah, I do art, and I'm a full-time freelance artist.
Mhm.
Sometimes I will do charity streams. I plan to do it throughout the whole year. So yeah. Jadan!
Okay.
That's it.
Okay.
Jazans.
All right.
Jadan!
To throw it off to the next person. Oh my god. To throw it off to the next person. If you ever wanted to take a break from streaming, right? Art streaming per se, right? But you still want to hang out on stream. You want to still keep your face there, right? Out of the leftover two, who would you want to run your pen for you?
Maybe Rao Kisu, because I love her art. Looks cute.
Oh.
Oh, that's so wholesome.
That was very sweet.
Good choice because
Hello.
in-
Oh,
in
why am I
like-
reversed again?
like in
I
like
don't know.
elementary school,
I'll fix that.
I was able to like count to 100, say the entire alphabet, but if you'd give me scissors, I would not know how to hold them. So that's how creative I am.
Good choice. Good choice, Minnie.
Yeah. So, Rao, would you like to introduce yourself?
I'm currently facing the wrong way. Anyway.
Let me see what I can do. Let me if I can flip for you.
I can flip it after my introduction. Anyway, hi everyone. I'm Rao Kisu. I'm a Korean goat demon from Korean by technicality. I'm a V artist, and I was sent to the surface to find a solution to hell's overpopulation because apparently everyone started wanting to go to hell because of the demon girls. Please stop.
No, take us.
I mean, are we
Helltaker
talking
isn't
about hot
real.
tieflings that can fuck?
No, Rao, the world is just facing the wrong.
I'm also first. Take us.
Yes, in fact, yes, you are completely right. I'm a very sexy, intelligent individual, and the world is facing the wrong way for me. So, I want everyone to know that I am not the most, because I believe that crown, that title belongs to the 5 other people here right now. Yes, I do art, and these days I have been working on VTuber models. I am a 2D artist.
Hey, okay. All right. So you don't get out of the dangerous waters really easily. So let's end it with this. What is one impression you got from Neko? So we can throw it over to him.
Oh,
I feel very bad because you're going to be the only man here.
then you don't count. You don't count.
I told you guys, I'm always the forever third wheel.
Apparently, Vin doesn't count.
I am a forever third wheel, no matter what.
Count.
Best waifu here.
Ouch.
Listen, we this is now gonna turn into a harem anime. I am going to now call it right now.
Did I?
Objection.
All right. By
Objection.
the end of the stream, you will all be having cat ears. That is my promise.
Neko's platform for 2021. If you vote Neko 2021 for cat ears for everybody.
I have already conquered half of the people here. Now vote for me, and I will make true on my promise.
Oh, you got one of the mods voting for you.
God.
Like Fenris is like all on board.
Let's go. Army grow stronger. I mean, we are going to serve this world well.
But hey, so introduce us to yourself, please. What do you do on the internet?
What do I do on the internet? There are many things that I do on the internet. I started off going on the internet as like high school things. Like I do coding, I work a lot with internet, but what I do like community-wise, I tend to like stream as the PNG tuber that you see in front of you. I also record audio like stories that I want to like give to people as a bedtime story, really, like having a nice soothing voice that just reads a story to you and that like makes you feel real nice to go to sleep. That is very lovely. And I am also going to try and create my own D&D campaign, and that will be a magical adventure which I still need to put a lot of time into. But that is some things that I do on the internet.
Hey, the world always needs more tabletop RPG cat enthusiasts.
Oh my god, it's just going to be a Neko adventure. And then all of the participants are going to be cat people except for Neko.
I see somebody in chat is unconquered the domain. Is this where we start playing Sabaton? Oh
my god. Alright.
The Brexit campaign.
Ooh, that sounds fun. So, let me introduce to everyone, including guests, what the return of Inner Monologue looks like. If you've already followed me on Twitter, or you know, if you're already one of the guests who have seen the previews, because you're literally sitting in the fucking game right now, this is how Inner Monologue looks tonight. It is a fancy schmancy Foundry space, I guess. If you've seen Spectrum, and I see all of you clicking on the screen, let me just hide that really quick. If you guys have seen Spectrum on the internet on YouTube, it is heavily influenced by that. However, I am yoinking and twisting and adding my Twitch elements. Inner Monologue tonight is basically an open discussions about a certain topic, and tonight's topic is VTubers. So we're going to be doing around 6 to maybe 7 questions tonight, depending on how much time we have. And we're going to be reacting on a very, very beautiful space. Look at that, look at that. I totally only worked like 5 minutes for this. Anyways, so everyone's going to be reacting on a strongly disagree to a strongly agree scale. And to kind of like start us off, I already have a prompt. You guys can see it on the screen. However, let me introduce you guys to what makes this a Twitch experience. We have 3 rewards down below. They're fairly cheap, so y'all should probably be, redeeming it. We have join VC and share your opinion, which means whenever we have a topic, you can purchase that reward and jump into VC. We have Siba who's going to help you out, kind of get you sorted, make sure that your opinions are relatable to the topic, and you'll be able to join us and give us your opinion, and I'll basically help you move you around throughout the space. We have I want to hear more. This is basically if someone is talking and one of you guys in chat want to hear more about what they have to say, click that reward, name the person you want to hear more about, and I'm going to quickly jump into a quick one-on-one interview about that. And last but not the least, we have suggest a statement. Tonight we have 2 chances to sneak in your own statement in. So if you have a idea such as VTubers should not wear shirts on stream because X, Y, and Z, whatever your idea is, you can totally slide it in there. I'm gonna vet it, I'm gonna look through it, we'll see if it's good, and we'll probably pull you guys in. But anyways, to kind of show you how tonight works, we're gonna be doing I think a very, very, very important debate. Pineapple on pizza is acceptable. What do you guys feel? What do you guys think? Feel free to move anywhere you guys want, preferably still within the space. And chat, guess what? You can click on the screen and show where you lie around this area, kind of. We are using the heat map tonight, and it's kind of sick, honestly. Yo, there's a lot of y'all strongly agree. What the hell? Cat?
Yeah.
Oh my god! We're all...
Hey, read.
Wait, I want to be on top over here with Neko.
I'm gonna stay in the bottom. I'm gonna stay in the bottom because I'm not insecure about my position. Anyway.
Oh, you admit you're a bottom.
Oh my...
Aiko, did you get peer pressure? Did it feel too lonely on the other side?
Yeah, you were in strongly disagree.
Oh no! I just can't read. I just thought it was said
Oh.
strongly agree, and I was like, why does everyone hate pineapple and pizza? And I was like, wait, never mind.
I mean, pineapple on pizza though.
Wait, so we all strongly agree that pizza is pineapple on pizza is acceptable.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a good mixture of sweet and pizza.
As long as it's not called Hawaiian pizza specifically, this is a good pizza.
Yeah.
And why is it even called Hawaiian?
Because of colonization, apparently.
Blah.
Wasn't
I-
like yeah, exactly. Like Hawaiian pizza is just it's like how French fries aren't actually French.
Yep.
Like how Hawaiian was made by Canadians, from what I understood. Oh, Ozzy, thanks for being here.
What's up, Oz? But yes,
Yeah.
Pineapple equals Hawaii.
I don't understand why people always have a debate over pineapple on pizza, because that's pretty open shut case. We have worse cases.
Oh yeah, I've seen those.
Did you know that in China and in some parts of Southeast Asia, they put durian on pizza?
Wild then.
well, durian's okay.
It's so weird. On pizza, I mean durian candy acceptable. Pizza though.
Yeah, oh my
Yeah,
god.
stink fruit. Exactly.
The
Exactly.
stink fruit.
I mean,
Oh,
okay,
I
not gonna lie,
understand.
they make durian everything. Like my mom has durian coffee here, and nobody has touched it. Nobody.
I mean durian.
But like that's okay. Durian in sweet or beverages, that's fine. But durian on savories is a bit
Nope.
questionable.
I don't think it follows the logic of, because like pineapple on pizza is supposed to be the whole salty sweet thing, right? Like it's like how French fries and ice cream go together, or like etc. etc.
Precisely.
So yeah, but durian's flavor profile isn't the same kind of like citrusy sweetness that pineapple does. So are we now debating the existence of durian on pizza? Actually,
Yeah, forget
Yes?
pineapple.
Yeah, give me
Durian is a
one.
weird one.
Yeah, give me one
Very
second.
sorry.
Let me fix this. I think I did the wrong. Pineapples, durian on pizza is okay.
No. Is there a further point? No. Like here, I'm at the furthest point. I'm so far away, like we're off the screen. It's just no. I'm at the furthest point. I reached the end of the world, guys.
Go to no comment. No comment. It shouldn't even be debated. That's my comment. No comment.
I'll
The world
stay
is
here.
flat. Cat just
And I
fell
disagree.
off.
This is my opinion. This is where I believe. So
Well, what's the somewhat? Like what's the somewhat there?
Yeah. So what exactly? Why do you somewhat disagree?
okay, if you're asking my personal taste, I say no, it's never acceptable. But then the fact that Domino's Pizza in those specific countries that I have been to where I saw them sold durian on pizza implies that at least a large population of people think it's acceptable and actually marketable enough for Domino's to make those pizza.
Okay,
Yes.
I
I wonder
guess.
if it's one of those things where like you have to try it once.
Yeah, it's kind of like how KFC has those weird flavors of chicken. Like they had like a clover flavored chicken from KFC here one time in the Philippines. It's like a what do you call that? A snack thing? What do you call that? It was chichirya in English. Oh my god. I'm so Kanya.
Fun snacks like the fun boxes.
No. Junk food.
Shots?
It's like junk food. It's like chips or something like that. Yeah, like Doritos
never seen
and
this.
Cheetos. Yeah, no, it was a thing, right?
Never
Excuse me, has
heard of
nobody
that.
seen it? Am I existing as a soul? Did I dream
Yes.
about it?
yes.
This is,
Oh
this
my
is your
god.
dream.
I mean, I'm gonna stay out of this because I think it's okay. Okay, guys, I somewhat agree. But anyways, let's get on to the actual tea of the night, guys. We're starting off strong. I feel like I used the wrong statement. Fucking god damn it. But
We're going a
Pineapple is
little off
popular.
topic.
Didn't you know?
I mean, I should have known. I live in Southeast Asia. I fucking should have known this.
Ha 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 ha. They should have called it Filipino pizza instead of Hawaiian. Damn it.
Pipino.
Filipino gang.
So,
Gucci gang.
Let's get into the real tea over here. What's this poll right now? Quick important question: have y'all ate? Yes, I have. Thank you, whoever did that. Let's get into the real content tonight, guys. We're talking about the VTuber industry. Tonight's first statement that we all have to kind of like get into is, I think it should be really rather easy and kind of get you guys primed and ready for what's to come. First statement of the night is VTubers and normal content creators, aka non-VTubers, are not the same. What do you guys feel?
What does that question mean?
Again?
Like, can you elaborate on the question?
So
Like,
basically,
like,
if you do not use your essentially a virtual placement, right? And VTubers put together. Wait, my brain needs to work properly. Give me 1 fucking second.
yes, please.
Wait.
Basically, the question is asking if non-VTubers and VTuber content creators is there any fundamental difference between the two?
Thank you.
Wait, so what platform are we voting for? Are they the same? That they're the same?
So the statement is they are not the same.
Oh, they're not the same. Okay, no.
They're not the same?
I'm
I
strongly
mean-
disagree on that one.
I feel like Kirakat will have like the greatest disagreement with the statement.
Yeah.
Of all
Kira got
people,
a
it's you.
face
Of all people,
cam,
it's you.
And then she got a VTuber as well.
yeah.
So you're technically both. So you're literally
exactly.
the antithesis of this statement.
Yeah, even if I wasn't, like, I would still, like, you know, I would
My
still
brain is-
strongly disagree.
My brain is just like, well, content creators are not the same. Period.
Yes.
Okay. So
Like, Jake Paul and Michelle Fan are both non-virtual content creators, and they're not the same.
Your logic
How
in
much
that.
more
but-
VTubers and normal and IRL tubers or something?
like, VTubers are just a different type of content creator to me. Like,
Yeah.
content creation is a big umbrella, and as somebody that
Yeah.
works in social media and with influencers and personalities and being a brand myself, like, it's just the same thing. It's all the same banana under the one big brand of content creation. So it's not that VTubers are different from content creators. It's that VTubers are a type of content creator, regardless
Yeah,
of if they
Oh,
choose to
that's what
be,
they're
regardless of if they choose to be like their own persona or if they choose to be like themselves, right? So yeah.
If the question was, are VTubers not content creators, then I would have a very, very strong opinion about it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. And
Where
to begin
there
with,
is
like,
the-
even VTubers themselves have subcategories that have kind of branched off now. Like, you have V-tweeters and V-singers who don't live stream, but then they output content, but still same banana. You're still a content creator at the end of the day. You know,
Plus-
it's just that you provide different types of services.
Especially for my case, I don't normally brand myself as a VTuber because I'm not on YouTube. And only on a technicality basis, I'd rather be labeled as a V artist. So there's also that.
Yeah.
Exactly.
okay, so we've heard the strong sides. What about the somewhats? We'll start with Neko. Why are you on somewhat disagree?
So it's the statement for me personally is not detailed enough to have a like strong opinion on it. Like content creators and VTubers not being the same implies that they are a completely different thing. Like artists and gamers they're like that far apart. So that's why I'm somewhat on disagree. It's like you're still putting like a part of yourself out there, so you're basically still creating things with your own like personality.
Mm-hmm.
So they aren't that different, but I can see like that people tend to enjoy looking at real or looking at people's cams, or like looking at a beautiful cat girl avatar, like what was that? Like, yeah, I enjoy looking at cute avatars, so I'm not gonna lie. I tend to like browse Twitch and I see like, oh, this is a cute cat girl. Let me look on this stream. So they have all their own charms, and they all like are on the same like platforms like YouTube, Twitch, TikTok, anything. So there is a small difference, but there isn't like they are not the same at all.
Okay.
So that's why I'm on somewhat disagree.
All right. Before we go to Ishi for the neutral side, Minima, why do you kind of agree?
Mine got no deep reason at all. It's just tags. Because if I go to VTuber tag, I will expect like VTubers, and I will not expect like facecam, like content creators. But they're the same. We're all content creators, but they're different. So yeah, I'm just basing on tags here.
Okay, so at the end of the day, the two ends is one is based on the physical or the descriptive nature of it, and the other sense is the more deeper, what exactly is a content creator kind of vibe, right? But
then yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then let's go to Ishi. Why are you kind of like in the middle? What's happening here?
Bleh. I'm here by technicality because the question.
Because the question is dumb. I know. I'm joking.
No, it's okay. No, it's not that they're different and the same at the same time. It's again like what Kat said, like it all falls under the same umbrella. Like VTubers can also not can also choose to not be content creators. Like it's not just like that every VTuber is different from every content creator. They're all different. They're just all different, period.
Yeah, we're all unique.
Okay.
The biggest issue I have with the statement is the specific label of normal content creator. There isn't a normal content creator. Like, even if you're a VTuber, even if you're not, there is still no normal content creator. So that's pretty much it. At the end of the day, it's just so diverse, and there are people who use virtual avatars that don't consider themselves VTubers, and a lot of artists actually have their artist personas as well, and they don't consider themselves VTubers. They don't have to. Even though they technically might count as it. Like, there are a lot of artists on YouTube that do speed paint, so on and so forth, and they have their little avatars. They are technically VTubers. They count as VTubers, but they don't label themselves as such. That doesn't necessarily mean that they are VTubers. So at the end of the day, it's just there is no difference. Whether you use some people might argue that, oh, you're a VTuber if you use a virtual avatar. But there are people that have been using virtual avatars since forever ago.
Exactly. Like that, I would agree with Rao. Oh, sorry about that. Go ahead.
Yeah, so at the end of the day, there is fundamentally no difference aside of whether you call yourself a VTuber or not.
Like, to elaborate on Rao's point, I always mention to everybody that VTubing is just kind of the natural evolution of what we had in the YouTube community before with Utaites and Vocaloid and everything like that. It's kind of just the natural progression of things. It's not that VTubers have not existed. It's just that, this term was further coined when like people like Kizuna Ai came about, and that's kind of why we've kind of taken the term VTuber and we've kind of sort of made this into a whole nother
genre
thing. Exactly.
Yeah.
It's just a label of content.
Yeah,
creator.
label.
I remember when they probably still exist. I just stopped watching them, but like there will be show ranters, like the one that Ben mentioned, where like they're reviewing shows, and they have this like depending on the kind of show that they watch, they would have like their persona, like their character that is like a little bit like with art style a little bit close to the kinds of shows that they watch. And that's actually how I become a VTuber, because like I wanted to have that kind of like representation of a character, like an artist persona, and then I stumbled upon VTubing. So like it definitely exists way before. And back then there's no are VTubers content creators. No, they're just content creators that are like
Exactly.
that has character representations.
Mm-hmm.
Annoying
Now
orangey-pissed
VTubing-
VTuber.
Now that there is a label VTuber, and now that there's a community, and hell, some people might even say industry, surrounding it, what ended up happening was this just became a lot more accessible to more than just people who are capable of drawing their own avatars. It's a lot easier to find artists that actually make your models for you, rig your models for you. There's a lot more resources on how to use Live 2D, for example, and there's a lot more resources on everything. So at the end of the day, the only reason why the VTuber label came to be was simply because it became more mainstream, it became more accessible.
Mhm.
The fact that this is even an argument at all makes no sense.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's why I'm strongly disagreeing as well.
Yeah.
All right.
Can I intersect with another question?
Sure, go ahead.
Shoot it.
Like, I actually don't know if this is one of the other statements that there is, but do you feel like the VTuber model adds that? Huh?
Nothing. I feel like this will be discussed at
Yeah.
some point anyways.
All right.
It's a big topic among VTubers.
Okay.
All right.
I'll sip it.
For the guests, don't forget, I have also dropped the question list. It's there in the group chat that we're going to be discussing tonight. So you can also mentally prepare yourself. But yeah, so chat, you guys already see how heated or like how strong of debate this is going to be with very, very big personalities. I kind of love it. I actually don't kind of love it. I really love it. So let's kind of move on to our next topic. But before then, I forgot to mention, guys, don't forget, if you guys want to jump in, even more than just talking in chat, we have rewards. Use them. It's a thing.
If you want to be on the show as well, like you can redeem rewards and you can join us and call to debate with us. Actually,
yeah, basically. And we have Sybil to kind of help you like get through all of that. All right, so we're not going to go from like a big umbrella, and we're going to start narrowing things down. We're going to start going into more of the intricacies, I guess, of the VTuber scene. So let's kind of start off. We're going to start getting into the character itself, right? The VTuber identity itself, right? So next statement is, as a VTuber, why is it not showing? As a VTuber,
Still not showing.
you must create lore. How do you guys feel about this? We will see.
oh man,
I'm not moving an inch. I'm not moving an inch.
I'm like moving further away. Actually, I'm just like, like if you could have another option. Like,
Actually, hold
over
on.
here.
Hold on. There we go.
Just like, there you go.
Don't forget, chat, you guys can also represent yourselves by clicking on the screen. If you're on a PC, you can actually literally take part on this fucking space. Oh, there's someone that strongly agrees. Wait, no, that was I got bamboozled. Never mind.
Question?
Oh, the question is,
Create the lore?
yeah, VTubers must create lore.
Ah, okay. Not really.
I mean, like I feel like Minima's another proponent of like the point also.
Yeah, like this is my OC and my second OC ever, and I don't really have a story for her, but people made some lore for her. So,
All right. In a few more seconds, we'll start diving into it.
yeah.
already see a lot of like good comments in chat because I personally don't want to really get too into it because tonight's highlight is not me, it's the guests. But I like some of the comments that are in there. All right, so let's start with the stronger takes. The person that wants to leave the space itself. Kat, please tell us why do you strongly disagree with creating lore?
Like, I strongly disagree with the point that it is a necessity. Like as a VTuber, you need lore. If you want to have lore, sure, you can have lore. Like, it's part of the whole like other part of VTubing where you have a persona, but not everybody who's a VTuber has that sort of like persona. Like other VTubers I've come to find are like viral tubers, like we're virtual and IRL at the same time. Oh, also thanks to Bananiel for coining the term. I've slowly come to, like, as I've traversed the entire community as I have, or so you can say, I found other people who are like me who do both IRL streaming and also like even go so far as to cosplay their character, so they kind of bridge the gap between the two. And I feel like it isn't necessary for you to have a lore. Like, I mean, like, I guess if you call any sort of background as a lore, right, then maybe that's something that exists as lore to you inherently. But I don't think that you need like the whole big shebang of like a tragic backstory or something like that. I really don't feel like it. If you want to, you're free to, but it's not a precursor to being a VTuber. Like, you're not a real VTuber because you don't have lore. No, it ain't like that. Okay. A lot of people stumbled into VTubing not knowing all this stuff. Like stuff like debuts, stuff like VTuber lore. Like, that stuff is kind of something that the community made sort of like as a census for them to have. It is not necessary for you to have lore. It is not necessary for you to have a debut or any of those other things. You do how you want you do your brand how you want to. All right, yo. Like, if you want to, sure, support. If you don't want to, then that's fine too.
Okay. It looks like no one has anything to add to that, or should we jump onto the neutral side? Yeah, go for it. Shoot for it.
I can like spice it up a little. So the thing is, are we talking lore like character lore, or are you giving like the background of you yourself also, like you don't have to have that? Like having even non-VTuber character people, they tend to go like, oh yeah, I have done this singing, I have done coding, I have done big amazing events while gaming. Like, they're giving you their like personal background. Are you also saying that I mean, I am also agreeing with you. You shouldn't be forced to say things that you don't want to say. You shouldn't be forced into things that you don't want to do. But don't you feel like it's kind of lacking the personal touch if you're not giving like a background, if we're considering the background like a little bit of like lore? Like, for example, you doing the idol stuff as well.
Because I am an IRL idol though.
Yeah, but if people were to
like,
say that you have to say that you're an idol IRL because otherwise we're not going to watch you, it's like, sure, it's not going to be fun. But people could recommend it, like, yeah, give yourself a little bit of backstory, like give us a personal touch of your life. Sure,
so you're meaning like you're saying that lore also includes your personal background as a person? Is that what you're saying?
That is kind of what I'm suggesting as like to make this like a little bit more spicy.
I mean, like, ultimately, that's also similar to my stance specifically, because I don't disagree with anything KiraCat just said. Everything that KiraCat said just is something I'm completely in agreement with. Your content is your content, and how you'd like to present your content is still entirely up to you. However, the reason why I'm choosing neutral is I added an extra caveat there. If you want to, well, I don't necessarily think this is like a requirement, but if you want to succeed as a VTuber, a large part of the appeal of being a VTuber is the lore. I personally don't really care about the lore, but having that lore directs your decisions about how you're going to go out your content creation journey just gets a lot clearer, and it gets a lot easier to navigate and a lot easier to plan for. I guess this just ties into the idea of branding. And being a VTuber, ultimately, no matter if it's just a hobby or so on and so forth, it is still ultimately a commercial venture for most people. So just not having that lore technically makes it extremely difficult for you to really get anywhere as a content creator, because you don't have to advertise your lore. You don't have to tell everyone what your lore is. Like, for example, I don't tell everyone what I grew up around, what I am. I just start with I'm just a goat demon. That's all that matters. But underneath all of that, I understand where my content is directed towards, what my content should be, what I want to create, and the kind of things that I want to create. Those ultimately are built on the idea of my background, which technically is lore. So while I don't disagree with anything Creat just said, I don't think it's a requirement, especially if you're just doing this as a hobby, not as a commercial venture. You don't need it. You don't need it. It's not a requirement. The thing about why I think that you would need it then is just entirely based on the idea of, I still think content creators want visibility. Even if they're not doing it as a full-time job, full-time business venture, it helps with visibility. It helps you stand out. It helps people remember you and the things you make. And ultimately, that's what every content creator wants, to be remembered.
You apart. Especially if there's like 500 cat girls out there. What's different about you? You're a cat girl. What do you do? Like, how are you different from all the 500 other cat girls out there? So like that's kind of like why I'm just somewhat disagree, because like I disagree. Like, you don't need lore. You don't have to. You could be an artist, have a visual character, and just keep drawing, and people are gonna follow you for the things that you create. But at the same time, as a VTuber, you need to set yourself apart. Like you need to, when people come to your stream or to your like content, they're gonna have to have something to latch onto. Like, it could be a design, it could be your voice, it could be what you're doing, but it could also be the story that you're representing. And that's one of the things that when it comes to audience as well, it's like audience don't go to content creators to just watch whatever. Like, sometimes they do to hang out, but audience are there to buy a story, to buy into a story. They're there to listen to where you came from, what are you doing, what do you represent, what are the values that comes with you, and what are you gonna do in the future. And that's what they're gonna be there for, and that's what they're gonna be there to stick for. So you don't need it, but it doesn't have to be a deep story. It doesn't have to be an RPG level of campaign. Like, as long as you have a story that you're representing, that's what that will attract people better.
Like, I wanna talk about my points, because it's like, it's not that I disagree with all of your points. Like, I actually agree with your points. It's just that I am on the strongly disagree for the sole reason that it's like a semantics thing. Like, to me, when you say lore, like, you're talking about something fantastical, or you're talking about something that deep, like for me, coming from a marketing background, I do agree that you need, like, every brand has a brand story, but I don't believe that has to be tied up to some fantastical lore either. So that I'm just specifically saying that I refute with the fact that, like, when people say lore, people are thinking about an elaborate backstory that's very detached from their own personal history. But, like, yes, story and narrative is king. Like, I agree with this. Like, I come from an animation background, and with anything that you do as a brand, like, it's true that you need to sell something. But like I said, I just want people to know that they don't have to have something that's so fantastically detached. Like I come from like 1 million light years away type of a thing. I'm just like me type of thing, you know?
Ultimately,
Yeah.
what you're saying here is you disagree with the statement. You must create fantastical lore.
Mm-hmm.
I personally am on the stance that lore itself doesn't have to be fantastical. Your lore could literally just be, as I've actually seen a few VTubers with this exact lore. I am blank that just likes playing games. That is enough lore. It tells people what you do. It informs yourself on what your content is. And ultimately, if you don't have direction, it guides your direction as to what you were going to create. And that's very important to have as a content creator.
It doesn't have to be fantastical. Like let's say, for an example, let's say Emery Chu is like, for some reason she becomes a VTuber. She kind of already is anyways. Like and her lore is she's an American. Is she? I'm not sure. She's an American that went into Japan and became an English teacher. That's lore. Like if that's behind a VTuber and that's the story that they're saying and that's how they're presenting themselves, that's already lore. It doesn't have to be like I'm a magical fairy whatsoever, etc., etc.
I feel like the big part is as well. It's like as has been said in chat as well. It's like the must that we're mainly
exactly.
disagreeing with.
Yeah, the must.
I disagree with the semantics of the question. That is what I am saying.
We all do. We all do.
There will be a lot of disagreeing on the semantics of the question. Vin here
all agree to disagree.
clickbaiting all of us.
Yes.
I just wanna say that as a content creator, like even if you start with nothing, it builds itself. Like if you're saying that the story builds itself, because like I just want to go back on the point that I think Ven brought up. Like you can build stories around what happens in the community or what becomes inside jokes to your community as well. You know, it's not like something that's like, oh, this is my background forever and ever. Like it's something that constantly builds, evolves, and changes, I guess.
Actually, I'd like to add to that and disagree with your statement, because now we're kind of going away.
Oh, that's true.
From
That's
the
true.
statement
It
itself.
is kind of a segue. That's true.
And especially your situation specifically focuses on the idea that you must create lore before you do any content
That's
creation.
what I was saying.
That's not important. As you
Yeah.
create content, you end up creating lore.
Yeah.
So
there will
honestly,
be lore. There
will be lore no matter you want. And if you actually do create content, real content that people follow, people create, and it generates more content and it creates a sense of community, so on and so forth, you created lore. So as a
There
content
will be
creator,
lore.
you must create lore.
Ah.
Does that make sense?
Ooh, I like that one.
That's pretty good.
Because ultimately, being a content creator is about community storytelling. You end up creating your own lore anyway. Your community end jokes, your Twitter posts, or whatever that get a lot of tractions. Each of these help create your identity, who you are. You don't have to start out with your own lore. You could start out as, I'm a blank that likes playing games. That's most of what people's lore is. But as they play, they show off their personalities, they start interacting more with the chat they created, the community they created, and the audience that they cater to. That builds upon more and more storytelling to who you are as a content creator. You create lore. You end up creating lore. If you don't do these things as a content creator, you're not a content creator. Therefore, you did not create lore. Therefore, yeah.
Well,
Not
if
only
we're
that,
changing the intention of the semantics in this manner, I'm gonna waddle over there. I'm gonna waddle over here.
Feel free to move during the conversation.
I rescind. If we are going on the precipice that lore is anything, like regardless of your background and whatever it is, like whether fantastical or not, then I will rescind my my stance and waddle over to neutral.
Yeah, because you must create lore. Can tie in if we add the question of when, then you must be creating
Definitely
lore
not
as you do
before
it.
the content.
You don't have to do it before. You don't have to do it before.
Okay. I see that. It's a very general statement, so
It
it's
is,
very
it is.
hard to interpret it.
Yeah,
That's
don't
why
worry.
it's neutral, because there's a lot of ways to interpret this specific statement. There's a lot of ways to see it. There's a lot of ways to tackle it and understand this, especially with words like lore. It does have a lot of inherent connections within the VTuber community, like the way Kirakat thought that it inherently ties into something fantastical. I disagree with that statement, but lore can just literally just be collective storytelling.
Ayo. I'm
Hey.
easy to talk to, you know. I love getting people's opinions on things, and I will change my mind if it's okay. Let's go.
All right, this is
One
great.
thing
So,
I do want to add to that is like all of the things you just said is also the creation of your path, the creation of your story, the creation of your lore. But the one thing that I want to add to that is also like your achievements that you're getting. Like you're getting, I don't know, a lot of viewers, you're getting partner, you're getting a hitless run in Dark Souls. Like, oh, that's that person who did that in that game. Like you're getting that lore as well. Yeah.
okay.
That's what I wanted to add to that.
Because of time, I must cut it short. But don't worry, guys. We have an after party, quote unquote, where we can hang out and like kind of hear more about from these people. So let's move on to the next statement. Next statement is staying in character as a VTuber is important. What do you guys feel? What do you guys think?
I'm staying here.
Okay.
Yeah, that should be good.
Okay. So there's a lot of. Okay, so let's start as usual. We'll start from the fun area, right? We'll start with the fun area. Why do you disagree, Neko?
So the thing is, you can have your character, and sure, you can entertain people with that character, but I don't feel like you're supposed to be forced into that character. If you're always going to have to play that character, and it's like, not really. I mean, if you want to do it, you're free to do so. I am not saying it's a bad thing that you do, but I feel like you shouldn't be forced into it, or like this is the entire thing of my existence. Like I like my my character as I am the cat girl scientist. I want to rule the world and get my cat girls, but if I don't feel like monologuing about how great cat girls are at the moment, I'm just gonna be like, oh hi, I'm just going to chill here with y'all, and I am going to show you my ginormous machines in Minecraft.
Okay, so Rao, what do you think about why are you on this side of the space?
I mean, people are here actually, it's not even just VTubers in general. It's just streamers in general. People come here and they watch you for you. And if you suddenly split away from their expectations, unless it's that unexpected unpredictability, which then which is actually technically part of who you are, then it alienates the people you are catering to. It alienates your audience, and it alienates, well, everything. And it's just important for you to remember who you are catering to and who you're creating content for, so on and so forth. You don't have to stay in character. You don't have to, but you need to understand with the risk that by doing so, you're just kind of like breaking that unspoken promise with the people that came here for particular content.
I'm just smiling here, guys, but yeah, keep go.
Okay, I feel like there's a difference for me to staying on like I think it's because like what Rao was saying, for example, like just to add to it, like it's your brand, right? Like your personality is part of your brand, so therefore staying on brand is a thing, and that changes depending on what sort of activity you do or what you choose to say or what your opinions are. Though there have been instances of people breaking character, like for example, there's literally a speed run there's literally speedrun predictions of how fast Hololive characters are until they break character. Type of a thing. Like, you get introduced into a certain thing, a certain platform, a certain idea. And while, yes, there is a risk to that, it can also just become a meme. Like how Hachama has like Dark Hachama or something like that. Or like how VTubers, like, it depends on your community. Like, I always believe that you attract the community that you want to create based on your own opinions and what you want to say, right? Like, for example, I don't feel, at least I get a lot of trolls. Or if I do, they're kind of sporadic because of how I treat the community and how I treat chat and the things that I say. Like, I've been fortunate enough to not experience like really chaotic problems, though problems will arise eventually if you grow. But still, I feel like as a personality brand who is just kind of myself, like it's kind of hard to determine like what is important in being in character, right? Type of a thing. Because I'm the type of person, like personally to me, that's why I'm neutral, is because like I appreciate people that have a character that they're playing up, like their ideal selves. But for me, I kind of go with the ebbs and flow of my week. Like I'm bipolar as fuck. Like I'm very hyper at the start of the week, and then at the end of the week, I'm really fucking chill. Or like sometimes I have just bad days, and I'm not feeling so hot, but I stream anyway. And I like that vulnerability. I like that sort of change and lapse, as you can say, maybe. So yeah,
kind of what that was kind of what I was saying, because
okay.
Your audience knows what to expect from you.
Mm-hmm.
You are still being in character by being yourself. If you suddenly switch out and then you're like, oh, I'm gonna be sticking to this static content with this static personality for the rest of it, that's breaking character for you. That's alienating your audience. That's what I meant.
Are you also saying then that, like, for example, like voice act redeems, like, oh yeah, you're going to now voice act as a little girl. For me, for example, I suddenly have to go for a sassy girl. Oh no, senpai! Oh.
That you have the redeem.
But,
the fact that you have the redeem as is means you're not breaking character.
Like just imagine Kitty suddenly becomes Seifu. Like suddenly becomes Seiso. She's definitely breaking character if she does that.
All right, I'm gonna give you guys a second. Sen is currently gonna be joining the crew to kind of
my baby.
give their opinion. Welcome, Sen.
Hi, Sen.
Hi, Sen.
Hello.
Hi to the baby.
Hello.
Bebe.
Where will I be placing you tonight on this topic?
Okay, I'm like in between, somewhat agree to neutral, like it's in between. Okay, because the TLDR I did was essentially staying in character. It's kind of still as important because it's for the protection of the streamer itself. Like it's not just like VTubers, it's not just the non-VTubers. Even like even like there is like if I have watched like this guy's toast stuff like throughout that Among Us, and he has discussed a lot of things with regards to they gotta like stay in a specific role just so that to entertain people, and then they know that when people react, usually they don't react to who they really are. Like that you have to cover yourself or protect yourself in a way. That's why you try to stay in character. But it's not really like, I don't necessarily agree that it's important, but I guess it's mostly for like out of necessity of like protection and security. So it's more of that. Yeah.
I'm kind of like all over the place with this because I'm also still learning how to do content creation, and one of the things that I learned is that like VTubers aren't the only people that has characters up front. Like even IRL content creators have characters up front, and like let's say Pro ZD, like that the person that you're seeing through the lens of Pro ZD is not that person. Like that's not them IRL. They're projecting a character into the internet space, and that's what that's what everybody is interacting with. So staying in that character, like what Rai said, is that if they suddenly shift, they're going to alienate the audience that they had. Like if Kira suddenly become a say-so VTuber, everybody that's there for the raunchiness of Kira Cat is gonna be like, what the fuck? Who is this? Why are we allowed to say shit anymore?
I feel like you guys have a certain like mindset of like how I am in my stream, where it's like half of my community is actually confused. Like they thought I would say so, and half of my community knows I'm a degenerate. It's actually a really weird shtick. It depends on when you're there and what I'm talking about. Like some people are like, "What? Kira's not say so," but she's so wholesome.
There's a few statements in chat right now that people keep bringing up. It's the idea that staying in character is not healthy. No. Staying in the wrong character is unhealthy.
Yes. Because like there's
it's not unhealthy at all to be in character. You can maintain being in character the whole time. Like for example, me, I am quote unquote in character the whole time. I'm never going to break this character because the character I am playing or the version of me that I'm making palatable to the audience I want is what I want, something I'm comfortable with, and I'm confident in creating, like continuing. It's important that when you're starting out as a content creator and you're creating this persona for yourself, or a character, if you will, you pick the right one for you. You pick the right one you can do. You pick the right one you can. If it's unhealthy to stay in character, if it's the wrong character for you.
Yeah, like if you can't.
I disagree with chat's point. Staying in character is important. It is important. If the topic has become staying in character is healthy, there's like a different take to that. But as some examples that were brought up, especially by Cybertron Baka, you were watching a VTuber that showed more of herself than her gremlin vampire persona. And then because the voice she was using was hurting her throat, that was because she was playing the wrong character. She was presenting herself in a way that she cannot maintain, in a way that she was in the foreseeable future. It's not the right character for her. That's fine. People can experiment. People can learn what fits for them and what it doesn't.
Mm-hmm.
And that doesn't necessarily mean that staying in character is not important.
There's that whole argument where like you could change character, right?
Yeah,
like,
you can change character, but that will still alienate the original audience that you procured by playing the wrong character.
You will. There will be some alienation, but you know, like there's a whole thing that's like people are there to watch you and your content, and if you change character, you're technically still you, and you will still have a journey that people will want to see. And for those that falls off because like they feel alienated, that's why like I'm not sure if like that's okay or that's not okay, because like fundamentally I feel like that should be okay that people fall off. Like you still have, because like people when they're getting into content creation or when they're growing in content creation, they're still trying to find their way into that right character, into that right persona that they will present online. I think staying in character is important, but you shouldn't be constricted to the one that you represented the first time.
Agree.
Mm-hmm. I think it's also okay to like have that falling off sort of thing, because what happens is that you can't really please all of your audience in the first place. So if, for example, you started with something like this personality or like this is you, and then like maybe some sort of character development personally happened, then that's really like gonna change you as how you represent yourself up in front in the camera. So that's really like it just really it's just natural for people to, I didn't like what happened to you. I guess I'm not gonna follow you anymore, and that's just normal. That's just normal.
Like I feel like the question becomes different, as like the question that you're answering now is staying in character, like the question is staying in character important, but then if it's not important to you that you lose these people, then at that point, then it's not important. So I guess it's kind of like a definition of like, is it important to you that you maintain the community that you want, or like the idealized community that you want, and then rebrand, or just keep everybody that you have in your life? Because I feel like what they said, it's impossible to do that. Like, even if you do minor things, it's going to tick off some people. Like, the more they get to know you, maybe they don't like a certain opinion you have in a certain topic eventually, and that's going to cause a fall off. But it's not necessarily something that I find of importance, I guess. You know, like, you
They
can't win
fall off.
everything.
If they stop following you, it's simply because the character that you now offer, the new one, is no longer what they came here for, and that's completely fine. It just doesn't match them. You don't match the old one, and that just naturally happens. There's nothing bad about it. There's nothing awful about it. It's not a judgment on you as a person. It's just people have taste. That's it.
There's also something that I want to raise. I want like content creators, VTubers, anyone who puts like anything out in the internet. I want them to understand that like the person that the internet is interacting with is not you. It's a character. Like this is one of the things that I learned content creation is like, this is a healthy way to do it, is that separate you, the person, from you, the person in the internet. Like, you, the character in the internet.
Putting too much of yourself in a character too, it can be unhealthy.
Yes.
So at some point, like, even specifically, even especially for my case, keeping that distance is very important for me, because that's what's healthy for me, because I do have a private life I want to keep private. Even though it will humanize me, there are people that come into my content not necessarily to see me humanizing myself, because that's not the persona, that's not the content I want to give people. So I keep the audience that respect my privacy, and the audience that would otherwise demand more humanity out of me, despite the fact that I'm not even human, aren't even there.
Okay.
So the thing I did want to ask is, do you feel that your character becomes a part of yourself, or do you think you yourself become your? I don't know.
Depends.
It's like
on your relationship with the character you are playing, or what character you're showing to people. These are very important questions, and everyone will have a different answer.
All right, so we're actually like running out of time, so we're gonna be moving on to the next. Yeah,
That's good.
it's a great question, and it's a great So, god damn it, I really want to continue that, but we must push forward. Yeah, but
you
also
hear more of it, don't you?
but Sen, thank you for joining us.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, thank you for dropping your opinion as well.
Bye bye, Sen.
Sure,
Take
thank you
care.
so much.
Very much
Check out
appreciated.
VSED, you guys.
Yeah.
Check out Vcen. She's a game designer by day, a retired Fate, and also at Idol. Please check her out. She has original music on her YouTube. Y'all, thank you for joining us. She likes to play a lot of games. Yeah. Go and sing.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye. So we're now going to be moving on to the next one. We're going to do something a little bit more relaxed, okay? Because we are running out of time. But we'll
Next
no.
question. I don't think it's relaxed.
No, relax. No chill. We have no chill.
Nope. This
I have
party
very
is the
strong
definition of
opinions.
no
I have
chill.
very, very strong opinions on that specific statement.
You know, I used to think I wasn't very opinionated, but then this entire thing changed it.
All right, guys.
I
So
know I'm opinionated.
pants are optional while streaming. What do you guys think?
Yes.
Somebody gonna play devil's advocate? I love it.
Oh, are we playing devil's advocate? All right, let's do this.
We're in
I
opposing
mean,
court.
listen, I'm literally a demon. Anyway.
Yeah, that's
Wait,
why I'm
aren't
here. I'm
you
your
supposed
advocate.
to be in
devil's
war
advocate.
with devil?
Thank you, Neko.
All right. So shall we? You know, instead of going from the disagreeing side, let's Unless someone has an open
Where's
statement.
Minima? I haven't heard from Minima much today.
Minima.
I wasn't talking
Minimal.
because I feel bad for Ben.
What? What do you mean? What do you mean?
It's also like very quiet. I'm like,
Oh,
Okay.
I'm not
No,
supposed to
he's the
speak.
host. He's the host. He has to be neutral.
I'm gonna be neutral. It's after the stream where I start talking about my opinions.
I agree. It's optional because I've been streaming without panties. So
No, wait, what? We're just talking
Oh
about
my
pants.
god.
Hold
that's it. That's my opinion. Okay, next.
And then she moves into like no comment after that. So you can't ask her any more questions.
Oh dear.
Anyone else from the strongly agree side? Anyone else from the strongly agree side? What do you guys feel? What do you guys think? Why is it optional? But it looks like Oswald wants to also join the VC. So yeah, please jump into the waiting room. Let me
Get ready for
Devil
Velvet
himself.
Boys.
let me give you the role and everything.
No, because skirt.
Skirt. Okay.
Exactly. And you can't make the pants as panties argument because sometimes we just don't wear them, right? Minimum.
I mean, we're
damn it.
VTubers, so we don't really have to show.
Hell, everything is optional.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes,
you don't even need
exactly,
to wear clothes.
exactly.
You don't even need to wear clothes.
Yeah,
I am
I
not
streamed with
even here.
I streamed with only a bra on, and I was scared the whole time. I'm like, oh my god, what if they accidentally show it?
There is no better place to bring in Oswald right now. Let's fucking.
Hi, memer.
Hey Oswald.
Hi,
It's been a
Oswald.
while.
Hi.
Missed ya.
So what do you
So
think?
why did you choose this topic to come into
Where-
specifically?
Also, where do I
Are you
place
wearing
you?
pants right now?
Why did I choose this topic specifically?
Yeah.
No reason.
Where am I placing you here?
Wait,
Oh,
we
just
talking Oswald
place
now?
me towards strongly agree.
We're doing that whole bit. We do that.
Oh, I see the feud between demons and devils are still
Well,
There's
think of it this
supposed to be
way.
a war.
Think of it this way. I still work full time. I come home, it's like dressed up in a full suit. I take all that off. I get streaming like 30 minutes later. I am not putting
Listen.
on pants ever again.
Listen, Oswald, I'm about to say I'm about to say a statement that justifies my position. And I'm pretty sure will convince you to join me on my side.
Oh my.
Alright.
Pants are not optional while streaming. In fact, pants are permanently banned from streaming.
Oh,
Not allowed to wear pants while streaming.
You know what? You're right. Put me on strongly disagree.
Oh man.
There is no option to wear pants. You do not wear pants.
wear
while
pants.
There's nothing
I'm peer
about-
pressured.
You're
I'm
not
peer pressured
allowed to
move.
wear pants.
I'm peer pressured to move.
You thought pants were an option?
Why are you guys
it was
there?
never an option.
yo, even
Just not wearing any.
chat's moving. I can see the dots moving to the left side.
So by semantics,
How the turns
you
have
know.
tables.
It's the
There's
it's,
the
the
tables.
it's my massive charisma as a demon.
But yeah, no debate on why pants should be banned from streaming.
Okay, listen.
They're already banned.
Yeah, let's do pros
if you
and
wear-
cons.
If you wear pants while streaming, you're not a real streamer. I refuse to believe you're a real streamer if you wear pants while streaming.
If anyone here is wearing pants right now, you have to leave the call.
Yes.
Oh.
All right, guys, I'm out. Catch you later.
I'll remove my pants.
Bye then.
The one day that I do not wear my onesie and then just wear pants, dang. Honestly, I'm like the type of person that just likes to wear dresses or overly huge shirts because it's less to think about. I hate
Yes.
pants. I hate
Yes.
pants with a burning passion. Like, why do you have to think about what you wear on top and the bottom?
Exactly.
Why
Being a woman is
Just
such a
be one
blessing because
thing.
I could just wear a huge shirt or like a giant dress or whatever, and then
Yeah.
that's it. I don't need to think
Or
about what's on my legs.
Telling me
Pants
about
straight
were
it.
not
If
optional
if
while
it's
streaming.
if it's
Pants were
cold,
never
you just
an option.
Yeah,
if it's
Oswald
cold, you
just
just
wear
wear a
huge
sweater.
shirts.
That's right. Only
Listen,
dress shirt.
listen. This might be pushing it, but shirts are also banned.
I'm with you there.
If you're not streaming completely buck-ass naked in your birthday suit, you're not a real...
You're not a real streamer.
Is this positive gatekeeping?
You became a VTuber and you haven't streamed naked?
Yeah, exactly,
There's
right?
no
I know,
way.
right?
Nobody's
Like
ever seen it?
honestly, on some days when I don't have time to, you just kind of rush from the shower, plop yourself in front of the computer, and just.
But yes, I just want everyone
And
to
then
know I despise
Promptly get
pants greatly.
electrocuted.
I hate pants.
Sounds so like you despise clothes in general.
Oh, you would like to
Rowan,
find
do
out?
this?
Would you like to find out?
It is not. It is not clothes. It's restriction. Why am I restricted by all
Give
of
me
this?
the details.
What is this bane of you? All
Of course,
demonkind.
Oswald wants the details. He's the devil. In the details.
And this is and this is how we end the blood war.
And so the pact was signed. Clothes eradicated from the universe. Restricted we were
Everybody's
no
gonna be
more.
nude. Like VTubers gonna start the nude revolution. They're just all gonna be naked.
Naked streaming and no one will
Use
know.
the old pants just disappearing.
See, we're different from normal streamers. Just kidding.
Wait, question though. What about those hackers that hack into your webcam to see like what's behind?
Ooh, ooh.
I'm
afraid of that.
Listen.
They just want to see my awesome pics and my big guns.
They're gonna get so jealous.
FBI, right?
All I'm saying is let them see. If they've worked extremely hard to get there. They've hacked. They've learned how to do the hacking. They've put on their hacking.
And fingerless gloves. Don't forget the fingerless gloves.
Wait, no, that's a piece of clothing. They can't put that on.
Listen.
That's why they're coming to take notes. They're coming to take notes.
They're coming in here and they're fucking not naked themselves, watching us naked. They are not really hackers.
Ooh.
You're absolutely right, Oswald. You're absolutely right, Oswald.
Wait. I just want to get confirmation from Neko, who is the IT expert. Like, is this a thing? Can you just reverse hack a person who's hacked into your webcam to make sure they're naked too?
I mean, reverse hacking.
Let me just
The
pull out
thing
my
is,
no
if
you
they are
card from
doing
Uno.
it like amateurs and they're leaving their IP everywhere, then yeah, sure, you can like get their IP and get back to their PC. But if it's a proper hacker doing it properly, then you're not going to find a trace unless you find something changed in
Wait.
your settings.
Nico,
Hmm?
if clothes are not allowed, what about cat ears?
These are not clothes. They are
And here's
genital
not clothes, they are part of the
modification.
body.
They are
Yeah,
part-
they're part of it. You can't tell me otherwise. No, Nishi, you understand, right? You always see me with like something on my head. Like it's impossible for there to not be anything on my head. I feel naked. Okay,
Oh,
I
I
will not
guess.
accept that my cat ears are not real. They're real. They're real.
I guess the tails have to stay too as well, huh?
obviously.
Don't ask me where it's connected.
How else am I going to get this fluffy cat tail?
All right. So consensus is clothing should be banned. Finish.
Yeah.
You're better off, Ben.
It's
Take
never
it
an
out.
option.
Oh my god, Oswald, do not. I will chaotically answer.
Oh no!
Oh, Oswald. Oh,
How could
Oswald.
you say something so brave?
All right. For the sake of time, I'm going to move on to one last question before we kind of go into the after party so that people, if they need to go, they need to go. Be good. All right. So we're going to move on to the one last question before we take in the suggestions and everything. So, Oswald, thank you for coming by. Thank you for telling us to not wear clothes. It's amazing. Thank you.
Please do check out Oswald on his streams as well. He streams at a certain time whenever he chooses, and he has community nights on his Discord. Check him out, and on his Twitter.
Yeah.
Jack Memer.
Why wouldn't you check out such a lovely voice?
Honestly, it's
Hold on,
very.
I'm gonna leave
lovely.
something for them to just hang on for a moment.
Oh no, your soundboard.
Why?
You haven't used it this entire night. It must be.
Oh,
Ah, okay.
Boy.
I built community on that. Dang.
All right. We're gonna go.
Listen, Cimatron Baka. No, people are gonna start finding out of naked VTubers while streaming. If you actually commission me,
Exactly. Like Rao is an artist. Please do commission her to draw naked VTubers. Have you not seen her Twitter banner? That's as naked as you can get.
All right, we're gonna now jump onto a little bit heavier. I don't know. We'll see. Because this is the question
heavier than our consensus on pantslessness.
True. All right, last statement. Before we go to the after party and taking everyone else's suggestions, I will be a VTuber as long as I can.
Huh? Are you making a statement or are you asking us?
Question? Is that a question?
It's a statement. So
it's a statement.
You put yourself in the. You will be a VTuber as long as you could. Like, no matter what, you will be a VTuber no matter what.
I thought you're trying to get us to like get you to do a face reveal or something.
It's the fucking no.
It's a bait.
It's a bait. Yo, my clickbaits are not that. That's too deep.
Do a face reveal.
That's too deep of a clickbait.
My wife is hot. That's why she's my wife.
What?
Yes.
Yeah.
How do we
She's
get
really hot. Propog. True story, bro.
Ooh.
Yeah, I've seen Ishi. Sorry, secret.
Hey!
Okay, there's a lot of movement happening. What's happening here?
I
know, I'm confused!
Like, 10 years down the line, you'll still be a VTuber if you can.
Eh?
I'm
Wow,
sure at some point the discussion will make the question a little bit more clearer, so please don't ask me yet.
Define can.
10 years down the line?
5 years, 10 years, as long as you can. Like, as long as you have all the means to.
As long as you exist in this corporeal world.
Yeah.
As long as you have the means to do it, or as long as you want to do it.
Basically, simply put, you'll be a content creator.
Motivation is also a need.
You'll be a content creator as long as you can. Like, you'll create content no matter what.
So you agree? VTubers are content creators.
Who said the statements were for me? I just want to make good discussions. I am the king of fucking clickbaiting. Of course I do these kind of statements.
Oh.
The reason there's so much movement from me is because I don't know if I want to give a meme answer or a serious answer.
Well, I'll give you guys a few more minutes. Chat, if you could be a VTuber for 10 years straight, could you? It doesn't matter if there's growth.
Or could you?
Yeah, would you? Sorry, would you? Like if there's growth, no growth is plateaued. Oh, okay. Wait. Is she still going through the maze? She's still going through the maze.
I have no idea.
There are no walls, but there's a maze here.
Holder along the way. She suddenly doubts her chances of surviving.
It's like
She returns back to the board to agree or disagree.
All right, Ishi, you can continue doing the suicides across the map, right? You can keep on doing your sprints. We'll start off on the both sides while you.
Such things.
Who are you? Remember PE class?
I remember.
I'm doing my laps.
Basketball training. Oh.
I'm doing my laps.
All right. In the meantime, while you try to find yourself, let's start from the both strong ends. Let's start with Minima.
This is only my opinion, right? It depends on the individual. So you guys are fine if you disagree.
The statement's more about you.
Agree because I'm ugly. That's it.
Oh my god,
My heart. What?
No!
That's why I'm a VTuber.
No.
Minnie, I've seen you too. You're cute.
What? You've seen me
Yes.
when we were
You know.
testing out the camera?
Yes.
You told me you didn't see me. I hate you. my hair was messy. I'm wearing a.
Yeah,
I
you're
wasn't wearing a
fine.
bra.
You're
Like
fine.
I was
Here's the
wearing
thing.
a like yung duster ng nanay. Tapos ang gulo
Yung
ng
may
kwarto
chorus.
ko. Nakakainis. Sorry.
Minimum confirmed streamer. Confirmed.
Ishi, did you tell Kira about it? Ano sabi sa'yo ni Ishi?
No. Like I usually just like I say I didn't see it so that not to embarrass the other person.
No.
But
Okay.
it's difficult to forget, you know?
No.
So is that the end of your opening statement?
Yeah.
Okay. Rao, on the other side.
Yes. I have decided to give you my meme answer. I will no longer be a VTuber in 10 years from now because I will be president of the universe.
Oh, I love that. I love that.
Goals.
Honestly,
Preach 'em.
there's
Wow,
no one,
nice.
there's no one more intelligent, more sexy than I am. So obviously, in 10 years from now, everyone will see how beautiful, intelligent, sexy, and talented I am. That they would immediately vote me for president of the universe. So at the time, I no longer am a VTuber. I'm literally just president of the universe.
Damn,
Okay.
like
So-
from
so-
community waifu to president of the universe. Dang.
Oh, I'm still community waifu.
Wow.
I can
So
be
you
multiple
have
things.
decided to become my enemy. I see.
Listen, no one said
Are we
I
going
can only be. No one said I'm the only one who could be president of the universe.
Got a point. Got a point.
See?
There are no
We can
rules.
both be- We can be
Oh.
both presidents of the universe.
Oh,
You have
this is
my
a proposal to join you.
Yes, my first universal mandate: no pants. Yes, you're very correct. I start with no pants, and I will say no shirts.
I'll
And Neko's
create.
just gonna
I'll
say like
create
cat
the
ears
merch.
for everybody.
But yes, this is an invitation.
Yeah.
You join
I'll-
me,
Good.
and I will help you turn everyone into a cat girl.
Oh my.
Oh my. Guys, just don't forget about me. I'm very confident it's gonna happen.
Strong arguments.
Vin.
Oh my.
Yes.
When I become president of the universe, you will be the first pantsless cat girl.
Won me over.
I support this cause. I will create the merchandise. I will provide the 3D figurines that y'all need so that you could conquer the world. I will become your CCO.
I
Yes.
appreciate your support.
I'll-
Actually, you know what?
Yeah.
When I become president of the universe, everyone will be a pantsless cat girl. And they will all buy Ishi's merch.
We will provide them
Oswald?
with all the pillows.
Oswald, what makes you think I already don't have a pantsless cat girl version
Persona?
of myself?
Oh my God, you got a
Pre-ordered
point.
and arriving.
It's like
Oh my
Schrodinger's,
God, my-
Schrodinger's Rao. Like, just actually, it's not Schrodinger's cat anymore. It's just Rao Kisu's box.
Honestly.
My mind wandered off so badly there. I thought you were going to say I don't have a pantless cat girl in my basement. Oh my god.
Oh, no.
Oh my god.
What?
Yeah, I'm totally not keeping Vin in my basement.
Uh-huh.
Turning him into a
Hey, Vin has
pantsless
a
cat.
OnlyFans, by the way.
No.
That's how you feed Vin. You have to go to the OnlyFans so Rao feeds Vin.
You guys are outing her as my manager.
Oh, so it's all according to Keikaku, apparently. Your plot has been
Nice,
unfoiled,
Venus.
I guess.
Alright, let's go.
What is this?
Oswald,
what is
how
this
dare
link
you.
I see in your chat, Vin?
It is an OnlyFans. Yeah.
OnlyFans.
Yes,
It's
it
an
is.
OnlyFans.
Yeah.
It's OnlyFans.
It's real, 100% unique
Only-
and authentic.
Hold on, let me
How
go
dare
grab.
you?
Let me go
Suffering.
grab Cat Girl Vin.
Girl, Vin.
I know it's so
My-
spicy, Oswald.
There's no
You might-
redeem. Never mind.
West.
Alright.
Wait, we haven't done this the entire night. How dare you? Where
What?
is it? Where is it?
There is no film. I told you, my cousin's out. She's on vacation. She's on vacation.
How dare you did this on purpose? You made her go on a vacation Femvin, how dare you, Femvin? Everybody, I propose that everybody in chat like demand for Femvin. If there is a demand, then Vin must supply, right? Femvin,
Okay,
come on, Vin, let's go.
Kira,
What? Yeah.
I have Vin trapped in my basement. If I ask very nicely, I'm sure we'll get it.
Yeah,
Vin?
you see.
Give me Femvins, and I promise I won't hurt you.
Oh my god. give me 1 sec. Give me 1 sec. Give me.
Get so turned on.
Do you hear the people sing the
singing
song
the
of
song of
Femvin?
Femvin.
Yeah, you better do it, or else we're gonna come out with the French bread,
Give her
and Raul's gonna have the
ears.
guillotine.
Oh my god. Who the fuck summoned me?
Oh my. What the
Yeah,
fuck?
hey sis.
There's a Femvin?
It's all according to Keikaku.
The one and only bitch? Oh my god.
What the f... What
Like
the
look,
fuck?
top bitch in the house. Like, move on over.
I didn't know this before.
Look. The only thing that's lacking are catgirl ears.
Oh, you got a
Where's
point.
the
Oh, you got a
catgirl
point.
Exactly.
Ada. We're gonna put
What's
some
down
catgirl
there?
ears on you.
Yeah. Fam, sis. You gotta do the aras. I mean, you're here already. That's what everybody's been clamoring for. Everybody wants you, baby. You're the hottest. You're the hottest thing in since Hollywood and sliced bread. Dang.
I can't. You must go to my OnlyFans. That's it. That's all I can do. Okay, bye.
Wow.
Damn it!
I just want to say one thing. I delivered on my promise. The entire there is an entire section about cat ears. You're welcome.
You've been swayed. It does not mean.
Listen, Neko. You couldn't have done it without me. Remember that.
Yo,
My soul will have to do.
my cousin doesn't come out for free, y'all. Come on.
Oh, it's your cousin.
I mean, we would pay up, but then you won't let us. Where is it? Huh? Where is it?
No cookies today.
It's been rigged. It's been fucking rigged.
All right. So let's get back into it so we can finish off. Kat, why are you neutral?
Oh, so like, what was the question again? Oh, goddamn. So, I was like, right,
My brainwashing has succeeded.
Yeah, no, so it's like, I'm neutral because it's like, I'm just kind of going as I go along. Like, at some point, I might decide to quit. At some point, like, I might want to go. Like, ideally, I do want to go for as long as I can, humanly, possibly be a VTuber, like, by semantic definition, right? As long as I can, by meaning, like, as long as I exist. Because I am my brand and I am my VTuber, right? So for me, like personally, that's kind of what it translates to. Like for as long as I physically exist, will I still be a VTuber? And that's like going to be an integral part of me and my brand, So like, yeah, that's something that I do want to do. But if at any given point I just suddenly up and quit, like, then I like and live on as a hermit with a coffee shop and a hobbit house, you never know.
You never know.
So, yeah.
That's true.
You never know. But I'm very neutral on it.
Okay, and Ishi, how's the mental maze going?
I'm here. I might disagree. Aside from being CCO, I'm kind of on a crossroads right now because like I took a very very big hiatus, so I'm kind of like there's a lot of free game for me right now. Whether like I decide to come back to Twitch, I don't come back to Twitch, I stay on YouTube, or I don't content creation at all, or the other side of the spectrum, I follow my dear darling wife and start IRL streaming so that you guys can actually see us interact IRL together. So there's a lot of open opportunities for me right now. So there is a chance that I might not be just VTuber forever.
I would work. I would wiggle my eyebrows at you, but I'm a PNG.
No, I got you. I got you.
Nice.
I got you.
Here it comes.
Do it.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, HD baby.
Nice. Sheesh.
Sorry. I'm just having fun with the buttons. Oh my god, it was perfect timing.
Oh, nice.
All right. With that said, guys, let me get this shit out of the way. There we go. We're back at the bar. We are officially, I guess at this point, I am confident in saying there will be a part 2 of the VTuber edition of Inner Monologue. Pretty confident because I feel like I have missed out on a lot of questions, but because of time constraints, we must end it here. But guys, don't forget, thank you, Siba, to check out all these lovely people. But before that, guys, you guys have anything new happening? Any new events? Any, go ahead, blast it off. Anyone, starting from Ishi or from Minima, wherever you guys want to go from.
Would be send it over to Kitty.
All right, here. Cat. Oh, that was so weird. Why did I say it like that? But anyways, send us off. What do you have? Any new projects? Any?
All right. So I got a lot going on this month, guys. Like apart from my streams, I stream regularly from Mondays to Fridays at 6 p.m. Philippine time or 3 a.m. In PST and 12 noon CEST. I am going to be part of Waifu Baby's Starstruck Idol competition where like 200 VTubers are going to vie for a position to become an idol branded under the label of Waifu Baby, which is probably going to be on August, in August, and I will announce when my audition will be, and I hope that I can get your support on that. And I'm also going to be performing at I Matsuri, an event organized by Series I. It's going to be an international music event with VTubers and DJs and really popular people as well. And I'm going to be performing. So it's going to be on August 20 to the 23rd, depending on where you are in the world. So you can check that over on my Twitter at twitter.com/KiraKiraCat. I'm very, very active. You can also check out my Twitch for all my social links. Thank you so much, guys. I love y'all. Mwah.
Nice.
Hey. All right, let's pop it on over to Minima.
What do I say?
Send us out. Any new things happening? Where can we find you? Et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah. So, feel free to follow me. I stream every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday, Philippine time, GMT +8, just like Vin. And something's coming up for my stream, and it will be charity. So yeah, they asked our community to do a 1-year contract to do charity, and we're gonna be helping CARE, the CARE package. CARE is leading humanitarian organization in a fight for global hunger and poverty. So yeah, we will be able to help over 100 countries. It will be the first charity will be probably September, and then every 4 months we will be doing another charity, and there will be a big prize. So if you want to join, we gave away drawing tablet last charity stream, and in the future there will be bigger prizes, maybe a screen tablet or stream deck or whatnot. So if you want to join or help people in general, yeah, thank you.
Hey,
Do I also get to tweet for Minima again?
She's gonna be a horse head.
No, I'm not gonna do that again because
Traumatic experiences.
yeah, someone had me tweet like I'm pregnant.
Oh,
Oh,
my
God.
god.
Yeah.
I mean, it was
are like,
written
"Whoa."
as the meme, like Pregananant or something like that.
Pregananant. Yeah, that's one of the
Preganante.
charity milestones. Chat had to tweet for me, and it was a nightmare.
Minima, no pantsu, no laifu.
All right, let's throw it on over to Raokisu.
Hello, yes.
What?
I don't really have any specific projects right now, but I am actually the artist for an indie game called Project Arrhythmia on Steam. So if you want to support that one, it's actually currently on early access, and you can check it out if you want.
Where can we find you?
Is it a?
It's
the
a rhythm game, right? Oh my
Yes,
God.
it is a bullet hell rhythm game.
Must play.
And if I recall correctly, the next update will have multiplayer as well, if I recall correctly. There's lots of custom levels, and the community is actually really great. So if you want to go check it out, you can go ahead and check it out. Aside
What
from
was it?
that,
Project Arrhythmia?
Project Arrhythmia.
Yeah, continue on.
Yes. Sorry. My brain just kind of like buffered there for a moment. Aside from that, I just do art. If you want to come, well, I'm mostly a V artist, as I say. I don't really have a consistent stream schedule, but you can follow me on Twitch as well, or you could more reliably follow me on Twitter. So that's all. Bye.
All right. And last but not least, Neko.
Nice.
Where can we find you? Any projects coming
I
up?
was checking out the game. Well then, plans for me, as I have told in the beginning of the stream as well, I am still planning to continue on my D&D campaign. I am going to add many different like kinds of music. Like, this is kind of off topic, but something that I feel is really underappreciated is like music in every like aspect of things. Like music makes situations so much better than they are. All right, back on topic. That's other things that I also am going to continue. I'm probably going to continue my Civ Tech Minecraft, going to build awesome machines and fly to the moon one day. Although the grind is getting a little tough. Also, when life settles down, I'm most likely going to go back to the weekly story reading of video game lore. Most likely continuing on the League of Legends lore, and I might also like dip into Dark Souls lore to eventually pick up on Elden Ring once it comes out.
All right.
Nice.
So, guys, that officially ends the first episode of the VTuber edition of Inner Monologue. This year already set up expectations for future episodes. The next one is coming up is a DM version. If you guys are interested in tabletop RPGs, you are familiar with any concepts such as being a game master, that is basically what's coming up next, especially within the realm of content creating as a game master. Because as you guys know, this used to be a tabletop RPG area, but now I'm kind of expanding to bigger and greater things, hopefully. But yeah, apart from that, there will definitely be an episode 2 of this. I don't know if it's be the same guests, but we shall see in the near future. But with that said, yeah, we are now officially in the after stream part